Everybody, it's Terri Gaines. On page 16 of the 2019 Stampin' Up! Celebration brochure, there's this Precious Parcel card kit. It is free with a $50 purchase. You get the instructions and all the supplies to make 8 greeting cards. The greeting cards, 4 of them can look like this. You got a little insert on the top, and 4 will be this color with this insert. You get 8 envelopes. I'm going to show you an alternate project you can make with the card base. It is actually a gift box. The insert card can slip in the back or right in the front, depending on what you're putting inside. There's enough space on the inside to put a cute little jewelry box, which will fit in there perfect, or you can put candy in. So let's get started. You don't need a lot of supplies for this. You actually only need a couple things. You need a Simply scoring board, which Stampin' Up! Sells. It's on an 1/8 inch bases here, and then it comes with a stylus. So what we're going to do is start by scoring, turning it upside down, placing the 2 scalped edges here right up against the top, and move this all the way to the left. Our first score line is going to be 3 1/8. Use the larger end of the stylus, 3 1/8. And then we're going to go to 4 3/8, and we're going to just make a new score line right there. Then we're going to skip all the way over to 7 3/8 and make a score line all the way across. The score line on this bottom section is actually going to be cut off. So what we're going to do is actually take a paper snips. It's only the second tool you need for this project. A paper snips and Simply scoring. So we're going to remove that part. Then what we're going to do is fold this bottom in. This is the section we cut off right here. We're going to put this corner in, place this side, and we're going to score this end. We're going to make the first score at 1/2 inch. The next score line is going to be 1 3/4. The next score line, I'm actually going to turn to use the smaller end for this one at 2 1/4. Rotate this again and use the larger end and use 2 5/8. And then we're good with this next score line. The reason at 2 1/4 I use the smaller end of the stylus, we actually need to trim that part off. And with the smaller end, doesn't matter, but it does tear it a little bit. And we're going to fold these in. And we're going to just take a little snip off these little tabs right here. That's going to help the assembly go a little bit easier, going to go together a little easier. Then all these score lines are going to be folded in as so. We didn't score this one, but that's actually a part of the card. We're going to score that one in. This goes and this goes like that. So what I'm going to do is just make a little trim here and here. And then the next thing before I assemble the box is I'm going to take some of the baker's twine. I'll just use my paper snips and poke those little holes out. Some baker's twine, and we need about 12 inches, and I'm going to thread this through and tie a bow. It's easier to do this before you assemble the box. If you happen to not assemble the box before you place this ribbon through or this baker's twine, you can take these dental flossers, they're like a big needle, and thread those through. Whenever I tie a bow with baker's twine, I do my 1/2 knot, and I go one more time and tighten that, and that kind of holds everything in place so I can make my bow. And 12 inches is going to give you plenty of baker's twine. So there we have our bow, and I might have had more than 12. We'll just snip that out. Okay, so the only other thing we need for this project is some tear and tape. It's the best adhesive to use when you're making boxes. We're going to just place this on this edge right where we cut. Actually, we didn't cut. We cut this side. This is a non-cut side. We're going to place it here. Then what we're going to do is remove the adhesive backing, starting at the end to the first fold line, and then cut it. We don't want to remove it in this bottom section. We're going to do that on both of these. Just pull it back and keep that backing there. We don't want adhesive exposed there. So now what I'm going to do is take and put this side in, fold that corner down, And then we'll just line, oops. Before you do that, you need to take the backing off. It's not going to stick with the backing on. So let's get that off. Now let's try it. Fold that to 90 degrees there. Kind of just hold that. And that will, oh goodness. There we go. That will help form that. And then we're going to turn this and place that. Now we've got the other end. We just have to do the one side because the other end of it is, other side is a score line. And there, that's how quickly we have a little box, and that's the cover. And as I mentioned, you can insert, let me grab an insert. You can place this, open this up, and put a little jewelry box in there, close it up, write your little message, and you have a wonderful little cute box with a gift to give to someone, or place it on their desk. So hop over to my blog, createwithterrigaines.com, to get a free PDF with the written instructions, and check out the other Sale-a-bration items you can receive free during 2019 Sale-a-bration. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.